Hello, and welcome to this InfoAssist Plus primer on how to create a report using InfoAssist Plus. Reports are tables of information that show data organized into rows and columns for specified sort values. To create a report, you can either right-click a folder in the resources tree of the BI portal, point to New, and click Report, or from within InfoAssist Plus, click New on the Quick Access toolbar or application menu, and then click Build a Report. Once you choose a data source, you are ready to create your content. Double-click a data field in the data pane to add it to a report. You can also drag data fields onto the canvas or into the appropriate field containers in the query pane. Fields in the By Field container indicate the sorting of the rows of your report. Similarly, fields in the Across Field container dictate the grouping of the report into columns for each value of the specified field. And the Sum Field container is used to aggregate the numeric measure data that exists for each field. You can also add a filter to limit your data by selectively including or excluding certain values. Just drag the data field to the filter pane, or right-click it in the data pane and click Filter. You can also create a filter from scratch by clicking Filter on the Data tab. Creating a report is simple, but there are many options for customizing it. From the Home tab, you can change the style sheet, or add bands to make it easier to read. You can also change the output to familiar file formats like PDF or Excel, as well as the active report format, which gives you numerous filtering and viewing options at runtime. You can also add a header or footer to provide some context for your report. The Format tab provides further ways to view your report when run, whether by saving space using a collapsible accordion, navigating the report more easily by using a table of contents or pages on demand, or by allowing users to view additional information with AutoDrill, which provides links to explore data hierarchies at runtime, or auto-linking, which allows you to configure links to other content using parameters that match the original report's primary sort field. You can also set the report to run in InfoMini mode, which will allow users to modify their view of the report at runtime by filtering it with slicers, customizing its appearance, or even adjusting the data itself. You have the option of enabling the corresponding tabs for InfoMini use. You can use the Slicer tab to filter data as you create your content. Using a slicer, you can make selections from a list to dynamically modify your report. Slicers enable you to indicate filter values at design time, which narrows the display of data accordingly at runtime. In addition to filtering, the Data tab allows you to modify fields in your report by joining additional data sources to make more fields available, or by calculating a new field from existing fields within a compute or a define. The Layout and View tabs allow you to determine how the report will be oriented on the page and how your user interface is set up. Finally, clicking a field in the query pane or a column of the report opens the Field tab, where you can set formatting for that field. You can add monetary symbols to currency fields, or you can add a traffic light to highlight values that exceed or fall below a certain level that you set. Once you've created and styled your report, you can save it to any available folder and run it from the Quick Access toolbar to see how the finished product looks. Learn more using the resources in our Information Center.